Hello everyone. Okay, so as usual, we're just gonna wait for the others to come in the live and then we'll start. Hello. Hello everyone. Hi Edmark. Oh, thank you. You know what, guys? I'm so excited for this evening because our guest for this evening is so beautiful. I was so mesmerized by her beauty. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am. By the way, if you guys don't know me, I'm Joy Barcoma, and welcome to the fourth episode of Matters That Matter. So hello everyone. Thank you. I can see that the viewers are going up. And before we start the live, I just want to inform everyone that we don't have a confirmed date yet for our coronation night. So I hope you guys will stand by and just wait for the announcement of the Miss World Philippines organization as to when our coronation night will be. So hello everyone. Thank you for joining me for this evening. So, since we have a lot of viewers for this evening, once again, welcome to the fourth episode of Matters That Matter. And for this evening, we're going to talk about something that is very relevant, something that is very considered as a pressing matter. And our topic for this evening is bringing an end to a perpetual war for peace and justice. You know, everyone in the world are looking for world peace, are aiming for world peace, are aiming for justice for everyone. And so that's what we're going to talk about this evening. So hello everyone. Welcome to my live. And yeah, so thank you for joining me this Saturday evening. And of course, I will be joined by a very beautiful woman this evening. And I know you guys will also love her. Why? Because she came from a country that also loves pageantry. And she's not just a simple beauty queen. She's a very beautiful woman, a very intelligent woman. And I believe that she will make a great host or guest for this evening. So let's all welcome my guest for this evening for the fourth episode of Matters That Matter, a beauty queen and a model, and recently was hailed as Miss Grand Prix 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, live Miss Grand Prix 2021, Miss Sufatra Kliang Prom or Miss Marima. Hello, Miss Marima. Good
Hi.
evening.
Good evening.
You're so beautiful.
Oh,
Oh
thank
my
you.
God.
You
I was
too.
just browsing through your photos last time. I was like, oh my God, she's so pretty. I'm so mesmerized by your beauty. May I just know, are you pure? Are you half or are you pure or was born in Thailand?
I was born in Thailand, but I am actually half Thai, half American.
Oh, half
Yes.
Thai and half American. So, may I just know if you have something to say to our viewers for this evening? Do you want to greet them?
Yes, like hi. It's such an honor for me to be in this interview. Like I've never interviewed with another pageant like
Mm-hmm.
from another what's it called, like another organization. I was
Mm-hmm.
only like in Miss Grand, and it's really exciting for me. And now I'm like a bit nervous actually today.
Thank you also for, allowing me to interview you this evening. It's such an honor. It's such a pleasure to
Yes.
talk to someone who is as beautiful, as smart as you because I was
Oh,
able to see your performances. I was able to watch some of your interviews. So how was
really?
it like being crowned as Miss Grand Prix?
Well, for me, this is my second time that I get to crown the province, but I actually
Mm-hmm.
started beauty pageant like Miss Grand since
Mm-hmm.
2016,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, so it's what what made me not famous, but what made me well known is
Mm-hmm.
last year I was crowned as Miss Grand Bangkok 2020, and this year
Mm-hmm.
I was crowned at Miss Grand Prague 2021. And yeah,
Wow.
ever since it became like a dream come true in a way, and it's
Mhm.
really amazing so far.
Yes, and we got the news that Miss Grand International will be held on Thailand this 2021 on
Yes,
December. So
yes,
how are
on
you
December.
preparing for that?
Well, honestly, for in Thailand, we don't know who will be the um, representative yet, because
Mm-hmm.
there are three options for Thailand. The first option is to host like the 77 provinces, and the second option is to bring indie first runner up from last year, and the third one is pick five of the contestants who
Mm-hmm.
already got the crown. Because of COVID-19 and everything, it's really hard to hold like the pageant. Yeah, so
Yes.
I'm just like so excited and wishful. Whatever they're planning to do, um, I will be fully supportive of it.
Of course, we will be fully supporting of
Yes,
you too if ever you would
thank
get to be
you.
chosen as the
Oh,
representative. And I cannot
I
wait for
hope.
that to happen.
I
I'm
cannot wait
hoping.
for I cannot wait for you to Miss World, right? Miss World
Oh,
Philippines.
thank you. Yes, thank you, Miss Marima. That's such an honor for you to say to me because we've been looking forward to the coronation night, and thank you so much for that. But since you have mentioned that you have competed for you are crowned as Miss Grand Bangkok, and you
Yeah.
were also crowned as Miss Grand Frey. We all know that Miss Grand's advocacy is all about stopping the war or about peace. So, what do you think are the forces that can truly work for the ideals of peace and justice? Having been able to work with two organizations, Miss Grand Bangkok and Miss Grand Frey.
Well, for me, okay, this is a pretty interesting question because like the word peace and justice, it's really small, but it's a really really powerful word. So the
Mm-hmm.
idea of the forcing the ideals of peace and justice. Okay, in
Mm-hmm.
my feeling, in my opinion, if you think about it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
if you think of peace and justice in a big picture and imagine that big picture is a puzzle, and in these puzzles there are little pieces, right? And these
Mm-hmm.
pieces are us, the individuals. And if you think about it, when you actually force puzzles in the wrong section, it will be a
Mm-hmm.
huge mess. But if
Yes.
that puzzles are right to each other, it will bring like peace and justice. But for example, what I can do in as like an individual is actually be happy, be confident in myself,
Mm-hmm.
believing in me,
Mm-hmm.
believing that it's like when when you do something good, or just be happy, be confident in yourself, then the
Mm-hmm.
positivity in yourself will spread to others, and
Yeah.
then it will become a connection and will pieces the puzzle together. So I think that's
Mm-hmm.
my ideal of peace and justice.
I just love how you intelligently put an analogy to how we can attain world peace and peace and justice in general, and how you attributed it to people that we all have contribution to attaining peace and justice. So since you have mentioned that, what are your plans or projects or programs if ever you will be crowned as Miss Grand Thailand and compete in Miss Grand International?
Okay, so what we did in Miss Grand Prana is we actually, because of COVID-19, we helped supported the doctors and the frontliners of
Mm-hmm.
COVID-19 by giving them food and supplies to help them. But what I really want to do is help the people in need, the people who lost opportunities because of
Mm-hmm.
COVID-19. Maybe like I want to be the light for them. At least, when they there are so many people who wants to give up, and there's so
Mm-hmm.
many people who doesn't even have food or places to sleep. What I want to
Mm-hmm.
do is I want to gather like a charity or a group and be like the platform and spread news to others,
Mm-hmm.
and so they can know that there are still groups of people that really needed help. Because in this society, it's actually like people are trying to help people, but they just don't know where to get the information. So what
Yes.
I will do is be like find prepare the information, and then make as much like bring all the people together, and then be like I want to be the light, at least like a slightest light for the people who is in the darkness.
Yeah. Oh my God. I like that idea that you want to bring light to these people,
Mm-hmm.
especially now that because of COVID-19 pandemic and everything that's been happening in the world, we
Mm-hmm.
seem like we're in the dark. People are in the dark right now, and we have to hold each other's hand to get out of it.
Yes,
And
and Yeah,
Yes.
that's true. Honestly, in Thailand, because of COVID-19, people are actually doing suicide, and it's really heartbroken for me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
there are people trying to help, but maybe they're just like focusing on the wrong group. But maybe if we show the right direction, they can like meet up and be like, okay, there are actually people trying to help, so please don't ever, ever, ever give up on your life.
Mm-hmm. And since you have mentioned that a lot of people in Thailand are committing suicide, it's actually a National Suicide Prevention Month here in the Philippines. Do you also raise that kind of awareness in Thailand? Do you also like do programs about preventing suicide or giving support to these people who are going through something that we as Thai, we are here for people who are having a hard time, who need someone to listen to them. Do you also do projects like that in Thailand?
In Thailand, because the cases are not really high, like
Mm-hmm.
there's not really cases high of like suicidal
Mm-hmm.
until like COVID-19, and people actually can see that in the big picture that, oh, there's actually people having mental problems and having
Mm-hmm.
problems within themselves. So right now, there are organizations that are trying to help people more, because at first in Thailand we don't really focus on the mental health, we only focus on the physical health.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you actually see the picture, people are trying to help, and I'm really happy that there are organizations and people trying to help too.
That's, oh God. I can
Yeah.
truly relate with what you have said, and I can just resonate all the ideas that you are throwing in this evening. So thank you so much for that. But I just want to point out that a war, like what we're talking about, is the peace and justice. A war is not just about guns. It's not just about bombs. It's not just about armed conflicts between countries. It can also be attributed and an indication of social conflicts. Like you as a Thai and me as a Filipino, we are considered as Asians, and we have experienced a lot of discrimination, especially that was brought about by COVID-19 pandemic. How can we convert and not just convince those people who throw hate, who throw discrimination to us Asians because of the COVID-19 pandemic, to lean towards being kind and empathic human beings rather than spread hate, spread fear, and spread injustice?
Like for me, honestly, in my opinion, I think it's really hard for people to change their mind, because
Mm-hmm.
when people have their mind on something, they believe in what they believe. So what
Mm-hmm.
I can do is actually like I told you, spread the positivity, and actually like just you have to act for yourself. Like me, as I am actually a Thai American, it's
Mm-hmm.
really sad for me to actually see that that Asian people are actually getting beaten up and everything. But then when you look at it, it's like you cannot change someone's mind. It's really
Mm-hmm.
hard. But what I can do is show them kindness, spread the positivity, and just you just have to act it out and show them. And then maybe one day they will realize for themselves that, oh, okay, doing violence is actually wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so yeah, that's what I thought. And I cannot, for example, I cannot just go up to one person who's like beating up someone and say, oh, stop that, that is not right, you cannot
Mm-hmm.
do something. Like they might be like I cannot change someone's mind. But
Yes.
yeah, like I said, what we can do is spread the love, spread the positivity, and maybe and actually spread the positivity and give a lot of support for the people like who got hurt from it. If
So,
they don't listen,
yes,
yeah.
and I kind of have to agree that it's really hard to change someone's mind, to change how they will act to certain
Yes.
circumstances or how they will treat other people. But in beauty pageants, we always have this connotation, or whenever we watch the previous beauty pageants from our previous beauty queens, that when we get to answer a question, they will always say that they want to attain world peace. And attaining world peace also means treating people right, also means that acting right upon certain situations. So how can we as individuals without having that much platform like a beauty queen can help protect the world and be better citizens of the world?
Like as I said before, like peace and justice as like the big puzzle, right? It's also
Mhm.
like the world peace. When you look at the world peace and as a big puzzle too, there are actually um, not a lot of wars right now, no wars actually, but there are many little battles. And
Mm-hmm.
what as individual can do to little battles is actually you have to spread your own positivity.
Yes.
Like you have to start from yourself. You have to start from a root. Whatever you do, start from yourself. Spread the love, spread the positivity, spread what you're thinking, and maybe one day they will connect to you and make like pieces by pieces a better place.
Mm-hmm. But let's just say that some people don't really want to contribute to this change and they just want to spread hate. They just want to spread, fear to people and injustice because that's how they really are. And it's really hard to change someone else's. Will will humans ever be able to have peace and justice without ever punishing anyone, like those people who are hurting other people just for the sake of happiness for them? Maybe they feel comfortable treating other people wrong. Will we ever be able to get peace and justice without ever punishing these kinds of people?
Like honestly, for me, punishing you like it doesn't go with peace and justice. Like it
Mm-hmm.
peace and justice will never go with punishment because you cannot stop a violence with violence. You have to stop violence with like with peace and justice. So
Yes.
like as I thought to myself like okay if you punish those
Mm-hmm.
people and then you will get peace and justice, then would be like the who would be the judge of it? That is it right to punish someone or is it wrong to punish someone, or is it even right or wrong to punish and get peace and justice? For me,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, you cannot change individuals' mind, you can not change other people's mind, but what you can do is support the people who got hurt. Like just tell them that it's like spread the positivity, give them full support so they don't feel that they're alone. And one day when they get enough support, they will fight
Mm-hmm.
back and say to like the bully's face or someone face like, okay, you cannot do this to me anymore because I have my rights. I have like I want my peace and justice.
Mm-hmm. And I also have to agree with what you have said that we cannot solve violence with violence. I just have to quote that from you because it's such a beautiful phrase. It's such a beautiful words to combine that you cannot just solve just
Yeah,
you cannot get justice by treating other people wrong also or by treating them the way you have treated others. So um being able to like say this, can we ever attain peace and justice, like peace and justice going together, or are there certain circumstances where we have to choose between the two? Because what you have said earlier, that when someone was treated wrong, you cannot just go to those people who are treating them wrong to say that, hey, stop that, don't do that to them. What you can do is to support that person. But when you support that person and then stop them from fighting back, that's actually just getting peace and not justice because they weren't able to get justice from what other people have done to them. So, are there ever circumstances where we have to choose between the two, or peace and justice always have to go hand in hand?
in my opinion, I think this is a pretty hard question. In my opinion, sometimes it's like I don't think peace and justice could be together in
Mhm.
some circumstances because when like you can get peace but maybe
Mhm.
sometimes you wouldn't get justice because
Yes.
like I said you cannot be the judge of it, or anyone could be the judge of it. But if there are circumstances that you want justice, you have to make it right by
Mhm.
not violence by violence, but you have to make according to like the world law or the law in your country, and you have to go according to law. And even if
Mhm.
law doesn't help you, then it's really hard. But if you don't get peace, then I wish you will get justice. Or even if you don't get justice, I wish you get peace.
Yeah, because it's really a hard situation
Yes,
to
it's a
be in,
hard situation.
especially if we have to choose between the two, because everybody wants to get both. Everybody wants
Yes.
to be at peace and at the same time get justice. But there is a common problem existing in the world where protesters, social activists, journalists, and vocal critics of governments and or other big corporations experience injustice, maltreatments, abuse of power, or sometimes they face death threats whenever they try to voice out their opinions, whenever they try to voice out their truths. If you were to put in a risky position wherein you have to fight for the plight of the minorities, would you choose to keep silent to protect yourself and have peace, or would you fight for justice, even if it means endangering your life?
Honestly, like, it's a tricky question.
Yes.
Um, okay, in my opinion, what I want to do is I will fight.
Mm-hmm.
I will speak up, but I would never endanger myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Oh,
really
that's
really
nice.
hard,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a really hard question because honestly, yes, I would love to get peace too, but in another hand, I would fight really really hard to get that peace, but I would never endanger myself
Mm-hmm.
because if I fight so hard and endanger myself, then I will never get peace.
Yes.
So what I think it's like I said before, violence should never you should never stop violence with violence, but speak up for yourself and never get endangered by
I
getting
love how
endangered.
you played around the world, around the words, because it's really a tricky question. Like, having to choose between the two and
Yes,
having to silence yourself just to be able to protect yourself or to still
yes.
speak up for other people, but at the same time endanger your safety. But I love how you played around those words, wherein you told me that you would rather fight, of course, for the people. You would rather fight for advocacy or for what you truly believe in, but without having to sacrifice your safety or without having to endanger your life. So that's a good point. Thank you so much for that, because a lot of people, whenever they are being presented with options, they only get to choose between the two and not think further. But what you did here is that you decided to choose but then have reservations. You had limitations, and that is to speak up but then don't endanger your life.
Because like
So
honestly, okay, like in beauty, in beauty pageants, you have to choose left or right. But
mhm,
for me, in reality, it's like yes, I don't want to be selfish and just keep quiet and get my own
mhm.
peace, and I cannot endanger myself to actually like get hurt, but speak up. So what I would do is I will speak no matter what. I will speak as much as possible without endangering myself.
Yes, and I have to agree with that. But haven't been able to like speak up about certain circumstances, about certain issues, about our ideologies or advocacies. How do you think do these ideas, do these thoughts, or do these ideologies shape our beliefs? And how does this change a nation or a person for better or for the worse?
For the nation, I am honestly not sure, but if you think about it, if everyone actually no, if you think about reality, it's actually depends on where you were born in, what places around you and your friends and family, how they support you or not, or even your country where you live in, or like around the world, what's happening to you. For me, I I believe that I can like I said before, spread the positivity because if okay, so I was born in Thailand, and what
Mm-hmm,
Buddhism taught me is that you should never harm others. So this
mm-hmm.
is what I believe in. Like my ideology is that I do not and never want to harm anyone. So that's what I grew up with, and I just actually the one thing that I've learned from every religion is that they teach people to never harm others, like don't
Mm-hmm.
like do harm to others, and I believe that this is what will make the world a better place because just don't harm others and yeah. It's just
I
like
have to point that out that you have mentioned that you are under the religion of Buddhism. I love Buddhism because they always promote inner peace. They just want to promote peace around the world. Since
yes.
you have mentioned that, and I am very keen on people who are Buddhist. Are you a Buddhist? Is it the right term to call people um who are going to Buddhism?
Uh-huh. Well, honestly, for me, my mom is like a Buddhism, and I was born in Thailand, so I chose the religion Buddhism. But I also respect and um, I also respect and value every religion because the
Mm-hmm.
one thing, like I said, I believe that is that you should never do harm to others, and that's like the only thing that I stick to no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
I also go to church when I was little, and
Mm-hmm.
I also seen other religious like what they're doing, and I also have like multinational like friends, and I can see
Mm-hmm.
what they're doing, and everyone said like, okay, just like don't harm others, and that's the only thing I like, the really thing I believe in.
Mm-hmm. So, what are the three most important things that you learned from Buddhism? What can we do as humans to promote and attain and sustain peace and justice if you're going to relate it from your learnings from Buddhism?
So like the first of all is you should listen to others. Listen with the intent to understand others. Like put yourself in others' mind and try
Mm-hmm.
to don't think just for yourself, but think of others too and try to understand them as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing. And the second thing is you should accept the fact of like accept the reality. When you are wrong, say sorry. Like
Mm-hmm.
say sorry if you are wrong, just like admit that you are wrong, and if in that situation you are right, then you should find what's it called, like not evidence, but you should prove it that okay, this is my opinion and I think that it's right, so I think like you should accept the fact of reality. And the third one is you should forgive is the most important part for me. Like no matter what, my friends, okay, I have a sibling, even when she like fights with me, I would be like, okay,
Yeah.
I will forgive her. Like we should
Mm-hmm.
forgive one another. Yeah, that's like for like three things: listen, accept, and forgive.
I actually love the first one. I was just listening to you talk, and the first one really resonated with me. Listen with an intent to understand, or with an intention to understand. Because what I learned when I was doing my meditation, when I was doing my wellness program, the first lesson that they taught us is to have an intention, and not just an intention, but a good intention. And when you told me earlier that the first thing that we should do is to listen to other people with an intention to understand, it kind of gave me an idea that this is one of the ways to prevent war, one of the ways
Yes.
to understand each other and to attain peace and justice. Because if we are only that kind and empathic to other people, if we always listen to them with a kind heart and an open mind, then it is not hard for us to understand where they're coming from. And understanding is the main key to world peace. And also the
Yes.
second one that you have pointed, that if you are wrong, you say sorry. I also love that, Miss Marima. I'm actually learning a lot from you this evening, because some people, we sometimes forget in our efforts to prove that we are right, we oftentimes forget to say sorry. We
Yes.
oftentimes forget to also admit that we are, as people, we also have our shortcomings. We also do things that are wrong. We also do wrong to other people. And it's just right for us to say sorry. So thank you for that, for reminding everyone in here in the live tonight to say sorry. It's really important to say sorry, because I've also learned that it is not important that you are right. What's important is that you do not, or you did not hurt other people. And the third one, the most important of all, I think, is to forgive. A lot of people are overseeing the fact that it's important to forgive others for us to be able to move forward. So, having been able to have this kind of wisdom, of this kind of knowledge, I have to give it all to you, because I was so mesmerized. I was just so, I cannot believe that I was hearing those words from someone so beautiful, because you are so substantial, you're so smart, you're so intelligent. How are you able to learn these three things? Did it come from experience? Did it come from your religion alone, or did it was it triggered by some of the experiences that you were able to go through when you were younger, or when you were going through something? So I just want to know, how were you able to attain this kind of wisdom?
Well, honestly, for me, I grew up with a single mother, so my mom raised me alone, and to
Mm-hmm.
be kind, how to say sorry, because I have a sibling and she's always like, oh, you have to say sorry when you're doing something wrong. And
Mm-hmm.
not because of that, I actually want to show people that when you're a beauty queen, you it's not about the beauty on the outside, but it's also Okay, so I just want to say to people that it's not only about the beauty, but it's what also inside that matters.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I can say that I am not a perfect girl. I I do not have all the knowledge. I can say that I am not smart in some. I am not smart. But
Mm-hmm.
what I believe is that you can always learn. You can learn from your past experience. You can learn in a book. You can learn from your friend. You can learn from everyone. And
I think we have lost Miss Marima, but we're gonna have her back in just a little while. So while waiting for her, let us just read some comments. So we have here a comment from Sodika. I'm actually learning how to say that properly. Hello, Ryan Ricas. Of course, you're here again. Okay, I'm just gonna invite her over again. I think Miss Marima had a problem with her connection. So yeah. Yeah, she could be the next MGI Thailand. I was actually rooting for her because just hearing her talk this evening, hearing her thoughts and ideas. Hey, I was just saying
oh
hello, Miss
yes,
Maria. I was just telling them how you could be the next MGI Thailand
oh,
because there is a comment here that says from Mark Orpheus. He says that she could be the next MGI Thailand.
which I hope, because one of my dreams is just to actually be Miss Grand Thailand and
Hmm.
to participate in Miss Grand Internationals and to actually like spread the love and the positivity and everything. For me, I what I would really want to do is actually to be someone who, um, I forgot the word, to be like an
Hmm.
inspiration for all the people because I've been in like I can say I am loyal to Miss Grand for 6 years. I've only
Hmm.
been in the Miss Grand organization, and I just want to tell and everybody and prove to everybody that if one day I get to be Miss Grand Thailand and go to internationals, it's because I never give up on my dream. I never give up on whatever I do, and I just want to be an inspiration for every other people to do not give up on whatever they're doing because it
Hmm.
doesn't take like just a year, a month, days to get what you want. It sometimes it takes years and a lot of effort to get what you want. So I'm trying my best to get Miss
Hmm.
Grand Thailand and to prove to everyone that do not ever give up.
Like our representative from the Philippines, Miss Grand International first runner-up Samantha Bernardo, she competed for almost 3 times just to get
Yes,
to get the national crown. And when she did that, she really slayed the runway. She proved to everyone that she deserves to be there. And so we also believe that you are already an inspiration to us, saying that you have been with Miss Grand Organization for 6 years. You have nothing to prove to us anymore. We're just waiting for you to be on that stage, strutting
I
on the
hope so
runway
too.
and
I
being
hope so
crowned
too.
as the next MGI. We're looking forward to that because we have a lot of comments here. If you're able to read them from Bini Bining Janjan, she says that I'm sure Marima is the next Miss Grand Thailand.
Thank
Everybody's
you.
like saying that you're gonna be the next MG Thailand, and I'm also looking forward to that.
Thank
So
you.
oh my God, I just cannot believe that I'm with you here tonight and I'm talking to the future Miss Grand International.
You're making me blush.
But we're just saying the truth because you have already served as an inspiration to us. There's a question here from Mark Orpheus. When will be your national competition?
For Miss Grand Thailand, like I said before, we I have no idea when because of the situation right now. But the international is going to be held in Thailand, and it's going to be in Phuket, which is my hometown, and I am really really excited about that. And it's going to be on the 19th of September.
Oh,
Oh wait, no, actually not September, December. Sorry. So
December,
yes,
yes.
so this December, uh, yes, this December will be the competition of the nationals, and I really really hope that they do not postpone it. cross my
Yes,
fingers.
I also hope so too, because we're really excited to see you as the next MGI. I'm just really crossing my fingers because you are so beautiful. I've seen a lot of comments here saying that you're very substantial, you're very smart, you're very intelligent. And as for those comments alone, you can already see the support those people are giving you. And please know that if ever you're going to compete on stage or if you're going to compete internationally, we'll be here for you. And I've read a comment from Sir Carlos Apurco. He said that Marima is exceptional. So thank you so
Oh,
much
thank you so
for
much.
allowing us to interview you this evening.
Yes, I thank you so much, Carlo, for actually texting me and telling me that he want to host and he want to do like an interview with Joy. And thank you so much, Joy, for having me tonight, like today.
No, it's
It's
actually
really
my pleasure.
exciting.
It's actually my pleasure. But then, going back to what you were saying earlier before you were cut off, you said that you can learn from a book, you can learn from a friend, you can learn from experiences, and there are lots of ways for you to be able to learn and apply it on your daily life. And
Yes.
applying it into your daily life is actually as hard as learning or going through these experiences. But when you said about those three things, like to listen, um, listening and saying sorry and then asking for forgiveness or forgiving other people, it actually co-equates to having world peace. If everyone just knows how to say sorry, if everyone just knows how to listen to other people, and if everyone knows and practices how to forgive, then we will have world peace. So I just want to ask you a final question for this
Okay.
evening. If there will come a day where when all the wars have stopped, when there are no more fightings, when there are no more battles, and all nations are at peace and people live in harmony, how different do you think would the world be?
Well, it will make a world a better place. It
It
will,
isn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like it actually. I have no idea. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, like now I can say the world will be a better place, but if in reality we never know what will happen, because in my opinion, all these little battles, all these worlds, it's like us. If you think of it, it's like experience for us to make and to change the future. They will
Mm-hmm.
look back at what they did wrong or the war, what's happening, and they will adapt and make the world a better place in the future, like that, on and on. You can never, it's like, you can never actually say that the world is in peace because there are still little battles. But I am pretty sure that these little battles are experiences and are um, things for people to look back and make a world a really, really better place for the future.
I actually love that. That even if we have attained peace right now, it's still going to be a battle of peace in the
Yes,
future. It's going to be go on and on and on, and it's a progress. And I think that's what makes people grow. The progress,
yes,
the
that's true.
continuous battle for learning. And I love that you're always trying to point something out of the picture. You always get ideas out of the box, and you just don't retain yourself within an idea. And I like that you pointed out that even if we have peace, there will always be little battles within us. And I think that is what we have to point out also for this evening, that war for peace and justice is not just about war between nations, between countries, or between states. It also is a
Yes.
war between us, our inner peace, our war as a person, having little battles that co-equates to our experiences or lessons as humans. So I would just like to thank you for that, because that idea is actually it's very nice of you to say. It's very different. It's very unconventional, and thank you for that. I can just see that you're a woman full of wisdom. So, my God,
Thank you.
I'm so happy for this interview.
I'm
Oh,
so
there is a
happy too.
comment. The ever gorgeous Marima. You are so beautiful. I have to agree. You are so
Oh, thank
beautiful.
you.
But since I have promised you earlier that it's gonna be my last question, and you have answered that very gracefully, you have answered that very intelligently, and I cannot help but admire how you can always think outside the box and how you can always present new ideas to people. What can you say to our viewers for this evening? Do you want to remind them something? Do you want to teach them something this evening? Or do you just want to say something that can truly make a difference in the world? What would you like to say to our viewers this evening?
Well, okay, what I really wanted to say to everyone is that thank you so much for coming in and commenting and giving us full support and everything, and just be here for us. And what I want from my experiences and everything is that, like I told before, you should never give up on whatever is happening in your life. You should never give up your life. You should never give up your hope. You should never give up your dream. You should
Mhm.
always have a dream and try to do your best no matter what. Fight until the end, and I am sure for sure that it will make your dream come true. It will make, like, it will make progress, even though
Mhm.
it's really starting so slow, like the world peace or the stop the war or anything. It's like when you start little by little, one day you will make a big difference and you will make the progress out of it. So no matter what, do not give up, and you will reach your goal.
Do not give up and you will reach
Not
your
give
goal.
up.
I like that. There is a comment here from Jade Bodhi, from Jazz Bodhi. He said that you look like Queen Gazini. Gazini is a queen from the Philippines. She was actually our Miss Universe before. She competed internationally. And
Wow.
yes, I may say that you are as pretty as her. You look like,
Thank
definitely you
you.
look like Gazini. Everybody here in the live says that you are so beautiful, but we were able to learn that Miss Marima is more than just the beautiful face. She's more than just her pretty face. She can speak well. She speak with wisdom. She speak with knowledge. Oh, there is a comment from Sir Carlo. On a lighter note, what is your favorite Thai food?
Oh my god. I love food actually. Thai food. I ate pad Thai actually. Do you know pad
Pad Thai.
Thai? Yes, pad
Pad
Thai
Thai.
is amazing. So maybe
Pad
pad
Thai.
Thai is my favorite food.
But I
You,
also love the food from Thailand, the mango sticky
oh
rice.
yes. You should,
I love
like,
that.
if you have the opportunity, please come to Thailand. Like everyone, if you have the opportunity, I wish for you to come to Thailand
We
and
will
try.
visit you.
Come
And
visit.
hopefully, yes, we will do that. And since you love pad Thai and you are half Thai and you're half American, what is your favorite American food?
I don't have a favorite American food. Um, I don't know.
So you're
But
loyal to Thai food.
yes, maybe more about the Thai food. But I could say that I love food. I'm a foodie. I
Mhm.
eat a lot. But
You eat a lot,
yes,
but
I
you're
eat
so
a lot.
fit. How do you do that?
I well, I have to go to the gym twice a day. That's my
Oh,
secret.
oh no, twice a day.
Yes.
I'm actually having a hard time going to the gym twice a week, and you do it twice a day. Oh my God, the dedication is so real.
Yes, because like honestly, I can say that I do not like the gym at all. I do not like to run, but every day I just give myself like positive thinking and be like, okay, I have to be productive no matter what. I will have to go to the gym. I will have to run, and then
Mhm.
when you do it often, it's like it became a routine and became really fun for me, and then I just go. So like I said, do not give up.
Give up. And you will be there. You will go there. So there is a final question here from the comment section. Were you able to taste any Filipino food ever
No,
in your life?
no,
Oh
actually
no.
no. And I would actually love to go to Philippines.
Oh, if you're ever gonna come here, just tell me. I would love to like
I
tour
will
you
for
around.
sure text you and say like I am going, because of the pandemic actually. If not, I would actually love to go around
Mhm.
Asia more. And it will be like it will give me an opportunity to see what others like what's happening in other country too.
Oh, there is a comment from Sir Carlos. Since you're gonna go here in the Philippines, just message me. I would love to tour you around. But then Sir Carlos said here that when he visits Thailand, please do eat at Central World, and you guys should go to Central World and eat there. He said that he misses Thailand, and he said something in Thai that I don't understand. Well, can you translate it for me, please, Miss Marima? Pom kid pueng?
It's ผมคิดถึงประเทศไท
Oh,
ยมากๆ It means like I miss Thailand so much.
oh, okay. Oh my God, I have to take my Thai lessons from now on because I love to watch movies and series from Thailand. So since there are lots of questions, a lot of comments coming in, but we don't have to hold Miss Marima any longer because it's getting kind of late and she has to have her dinner. But then thank you so much once again for allowing us to interview you this evening and for being with us tonight on a Saturday night. Everyone in the Saturday is kind of busy doing their own activities, but you have decided to spend it with the rest of us this evening. So thank you so much, Miss Rima. And again, I just wanna point it out to our viewers for this evening that you have proved so much to us tonight, and you do not have to prove us anything anymore in the future because we have seen how beautiful you are, not just on the outside but on the inside, and how intelligent and how articulate you are when it comes to your thoughts. So thank you so much once again for allowing us to interview you. Do you have any words to say to our viewers? Any final
I
words?
One thing I want to say to you, Joy, is you are the beautiful host ever I've interviewed. You're really beautiful. Like you've
Thank
been
you.
praising me so much, so now I'm praising you back. You are
Thank you.
sweet, you are beautiful, and you're really, really kind. And
Thank
you're
you.
like you said to me, you're not just beautiful from the outside, but you're also beautiful from the inside. And
Thank
thank you
you.
once again for like having me on this interview. It's
Thank
my
you.
pleasure.
Oh, there is a simple favor, a small favor from the comment section. Can you say maraming salamat? It's thank you in Filipino. Maraming salamat.
Oh, is it like maraming salamat?
Yes? Oh my God, you have done it already in just one try. And also, Marima, can you say mahal kita? It means I love you.
Mahal kita?
Oh my God, you're saying it so cute.
Okay.
Maraming salamat and mahal kita. That's so cute of you to say. Thank you so much. For sure, if we're gonna go here in the Philippines, I'm gonna teach you a lot of Filipino words. But in
I would
return,
love that.
you have to teach me a lot of Thai words also.
I would teach you now one word,
Mhm.
one sentence, like ขอบคุณค่ะ
Kapung ka.
ขอบคุณค่ะ means thank you, and ฉันรักคุณ means I love you.
Shandakun means
Yes.
I love you. Shandakun, kabung ka. There is also a word that I love saying. It's sawadika.
Yes. Hi. สวัสดี
Hi. I should have greeted you earlier with sawadika.
สวัสดีค่ะ
But thank you, Miss Marima. Thank you once
Thank
again.
you.
Kabung ka. Again, thank you to all our viewers for this evening. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And of course, please watch me on another episode of Matters That Matters next week. I'm sure you guys will be excited. Once again, thank you, Miss Marima. And that's
Thank
it for this
you.
evening. Thank you po, Miss Marima, from our Miss Grand Prix 2021, and of course, our future Miss Grand International 2021. Once again, I am Joy Barcoma, and this is Matters That Matter. Good evening, everyone. Good night. Thank you, Miss Marima.
Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you.